Welcome back to HoldErFlat. It's time for the finale of the Rallysport Associations 2022 NI Summer Series. And we round out the series at everybody's favourite track, Shackleton. Let's get to it, and as expected, it's Donegal man Aaron McLaughlin who absolutely shatters the rally car timesheets. In fact, he is outright 4th fastest against a full field of cross-cart buggies. James Kennedy in the Mark II Escort comes closest to McLaughlin's blistering time. He's 11.6 seconds off in second place. Third fastest over the opener is Buncrana's Brian Quigley in his beautiful little Lotus Elise. He sets a 3:52 dead, only 0.4 of a second off Kennedy and 12 seconds off the lead. In 4th place we find Michael McCollum in the McGeehan Motorsport Prepared Fiesta Rally 2. He's 12.5 back and will be looking to move up the leaderboard. Just 0.2 of a second behind McCollum in 5th is Connor Curley in his Millington powered Mark II. And didn't I see this car for sale recently? Maybe Connor has had a change of heart. And Aaron Beattie makes it 3 Mark IIs in the top 6 over the first stage. It's a great run from the Portadown man considering this is only a Pinto powered Escort. Now it's feature class time, and it's the turn of our stars of the future, the juniors. And quickest over SS1 is the young man currently leading the points championship, Jake Miller. He breaks the beams with a 4:27.5, to lead by 2.8 seconds. Armagh youngster Bobby Conn is second fastest and is no doubt getting serious encouragement from Dad Stephen in the co-driver's seat. Third spot is HoldErFlat Vanžodis Jr. in the second of the Micras. He's still in with a shout at the junior title today should Jake Miller come to any grief. Fourth place we find Sam Gorman in his K11C Micra, which is always looking immaculate. In fifth place it's Cardona's Jamie McLaughlin, who's fitted new suspension for this event. .2 seconds back in sixth place is Rhys McElhinney in the Auto Nerd sponsored Peugeot 107. And Emmett Doherty is just 1.4 seconds behind McElhinney in seventh place. In eighth, we find a Shackleton newcomer in Kyle Drury. And it's Donegal's Cade Gilchrist in ninth spot. The 12-year-old is looking to secure fourth place in the championship in his debut season. Now let's look at some other titles that are yet to be decided. In Class 6, Dominic McGowan and Sean O'Brien are split by just 1 point coming into the final round, and with the class leader Josh Bradley not here today, this title is going right down to the wire. The MX5 Parts NI Rally Championship is still up for grabs between Cumber's Gary Duncan and Ballymina's Gregory McMillan. Duncan already has one hand on the trophy, but McMillan will be ready to snatch it away if disaster strikes. And in the Class 13 600cc buggies, the runner-up championship position is still to be decided. And there's just 1 point in it between Michael Muldoon on 90 points and Adam Dunlop on 89. So now we move on to the buggies. An overall fastest buggy time over stage 1 was set by Jason Curran. He loves Shackleton, and it shows as he takes an early lead. Second fastest buggy is another MV, this time of James Grant, just 1.5 seconds back. In third place we see a wardrobe change from Aaron McLaughlin, who's jumped out of the R5 Fiesta and into the speed car. We see the first of the Kazmats in fourth place, driven by the flamboyant Seamus Donnelly. And it's the first of the Seamogs. James Cassidy is 7.3 seconds down off leader Curran in fifth. And rounding out the top 6 after stage 1, just 0.1 of a second behind James Cassidy, is William Armstrong in his MV. By stage 3, Aaron McLaughlin had stretched his rally car lead to 33.5 seconds, and he was still troubling many of the buggy drivers. James Kennedy is holding on in second place, but is now under pressure from Michael McCollum in the Fiesta Rally 2. McCollum is starting to settle into the car and the track, and pips Kennedy for the first time over this one. Brian Quigley loses time here on SS3, and he slipped down to 4th, 3.4 seconds off the Rally 2 car ahead. Up to 5th place with a second fastest rally car stage time in here is Stephen Smith in his rapid little Mini. And just 0.1 of a second back in 6th place is another fine yellow pocket rocket. This time it's a Talbot Sunbeam of David Kane. We go back to our juniors, and Jake Miller is on a complete mission. He's now stretched his lead to 21.1 seconds. But look at this, it's now title rival Vanžodis in second place. Sam Gorman is also up a spot to 3rd. That new suspension must be doing something right for Jamie McLaughlin, as he's up to 4th. And it's Bobby Conn who's lost out to those 3 as he loses time here on stage 3. There's no change for Rhys McElhinney in 6th. Emmett Doherty is still in 7th. Kyle Drury is fast learning his way round in 8th. And Cade Gilchrist has improved on his stage 1 time in here by 32 seconds. And there's a great scrap going on in Class 10 between the top 3. Brothers Nathan and Aaron McCarron in the MCL Plastering Evo head Rory Begley in the Mental Ibiza. Jason Curran still maintains the top spot in the buggies. And let's jump on board with the leader. James Grant briefly took the buggy lead on stage 2, only to lose it again here on stage 3. He's 0.6 of a second back in 2nd. Aaron McLaughlin is losing ground on the 2 battling MVs ahead, and it's a rare thing to say. He's now 6.2 seconds off the lead. Seamus Donnelly is still bringing the Kazmat fight in fourth, and he sets his fastest time so far in here. It's Liam McMullen who's up to 5th place. And James Cassidy has slipped 1 place to 6th. On stage 5, James Kennedy has a pleasant surprise as he is now the rally leader after McLaughlin disappears off the radar. And McCollum's Rally 2 is now up to 2nd place, just 5.2 seconds back. Brian Quigley's Lotus is still setting rapid stage times to sit 3rd overall. It's Stephen Smith's 1600 VTEC Mini in 4th. And they battled in the buggies and now they're battling in the rally cars. 5th place is a Sunbeam of David Kane and 6th place is the Escort of Aaron Beattie. The juniors got caught in the middle of a torrential downpour in this stage, but this didn't seem to faze Jake Maxima Attack Miller. And Sam Gorman is up to 2nd place after Vanžodis had difficulty on stage 4. Haroldas couldn't seem to keep pace with Gorman in the wet conditions either, and loses a further 4.8 seconds to him here on SS5. Bobby Conn is fighting back and he's up a spot to 4th. Jamie McLaughlin has a moment here and he lies 5th. Rhys McElhinney gets my vote for the best wrap of any car on the stages. He maintains his 6th spot. And Emmett Doherty likewise maintains 7th place. Kyle Drury still in 8th. And Cade Gilchrist in 9th. Jason Curran sets a blistering 3:18.8 in here. James Grant is still in second place, but that time from Curran means he's beginning to lose touch. Aaron McLaughlin's still off the radar, and Seamus Donnelly is now up to third. Liam McMullen is up to fourth. It's the kin car of John Gahan in fifth. And James Cassidy holds on to sixth. And in that Class 6 title battle, SOB Sean O'Brien is looking to snatch victory if he's just one place ahead of Dominic McGowan. And Gary Duncan in the grey MX-5 just needs to follow Gregory McMillan home to be crowned the MX-5 Parts NI champion. And the second place in championship for Class 13 is really going right down to the wire as Michael Muldoon leads Adam Dunlop by just 2.1 seconds. It's still all to play for. On to the results then, and in the juniors, HoldErFlat Vanžodis has to settle for third. Sam Gorman comes home in second. But in the end it was Jake Miller who took the win by over 30 seconds. On to Class 2, and Owen Kelly's lucky to take 3rd place. Greg McMullen has a great run to 2nd place. But it's Gareth Robinson who takes yet another Class 2 victory. Class 3, and it's Adam Doherty in the Micra in 3rd. Colin Reaney takes 2nd place in his 106. And Stephen Caldwell does enough over 5 stages to take the Class 3 win. Class 4, and Sean McFadden takes 3rd. The other Class 4 Corsa B of Joshua Bird takes 2nd. But it's the Saxo of Oran Nolte who takes the class win. 16 valve Class 5, and Darrell Brown is 3rd. Ian Miller's BDA Escort takes 2nd. But it's Stephen Smith who wins the class by nearly a minute. Class 6, and Gavin Grant takes 3rd. David Christie has to settle for 2nd this time at Shackleton. And Aaron Beattie takes his first class win in his new Escort. Class 7, and David Kane's Sunbeam is 3rd. Brian Quigley came close but has to settle for 2nd. And it's James Kennedy who takes a Class 7 victory. On to the MX5 Parts NI Rally Championship, Collie Feeney in 3rd. Gary Duncan takes 2nd. And Gregory McMillan takes his 4th win of the series. Class 9, and Jay Nevin survives a fight with a Beal for 3rd. Connor Curley takes 2nd place. And Eugene Clark takes the class win by 3 seconds. On to Class 10, and Rory Begley takes a great 3rd place in his Ibiza. RSA Marshal Aaron McCarron takes 2nd in the Evo. But it's his brother Nathan who takes the spoils in Class 10. On to Class 11, and Michael McCollum has to settle for 2nd place as the 2 drop times bring Aaron McLaughlin back onto the radar to take the win. On to the Mini Cup, and Charlie Sims drove the wheels off his wee car to 3rd. David Porter takes 2nd place. And after gearbox failure, Mike Curran gets a lifeline from the Sims family to take the class win. And the final rally car result, James Kennedy takes 3rd place. Michael McCollum takes 2nd. And after the drop stage times, it's Aaron McLaughlin who takes another Shackleton victory. On to the buggies, and Michael Muldoon takes 3rd place in Class 13. Adam Dunlop Seamog takes 2nd. And Philip Armstrong makes it 8 victories this series. On to the big buggies, and Seamus Donnelly has a fantastic run to 3rd. James Grant misses out on victory by just half a second. But it was Jason Curran who done enough to take his first buggy victory. And so before I leave you all to the championship results, I would like to say a massive thank you to the organisers of the Rallysport Association for giving me the opportunity to bring this coverage to everyone. It's a fantastic opportunity for the HoldErFlat team, and we're most grateful. Another shout out must go to the track team. They've done an exquisite job at the last round here in Shackleton. And finally, congratulations to all the champions. So until next time, HoldErFlat.